Hello my lovelies, I hope you're all doing really well. So welcome to today's video. I will be going through my top 5 palettes at the moment. You've probably seen a lot of these before, or you at least know what they are, but these are my top 5 favourites and the ones that I use regularly. And so the first one is this one. My last video was a review on this, and it is the Chrysalis palette by Kat Von D. It's really beautiful. My other half got it for me for Christmas, and it is an expensive palette. However, it's beautiful and I really like it. It's got a really nice mixture of colours. It's really good for a smoky eye, and you can actually do a nude eye with it as well, but it's generally more aimed at a smoky eye. But it's so beautiful. It comes with a really nice mirror, and the packaging is absolutely stunning as well. So yeah, it's possibly my number one at the moment. I absolutely adore it. It's so pretty. Okay, the next one is slightly more controversial because a lot of people have had problems with theirs. I, however, do not have a problem with mine, and it is the Anastasia Subculture palette. Like I say, I know a lot of people have had problems with theirs, but mine's been absolutely fine. Again, it is an expensive palette. 4 out of the 5 of these are quite high end, but I like this one. I like to use these sort of 4 shades down here mainly, for like nude eyes and stuff, and actually the 4 up here as well. The end 6 I don't really use as much, but they are really good for making really pretty bright eye looks, and it's a pretty good all-rounder. It's really good. Again, comes with a nice mirror. The only thing I really don't like is the packaging, and that's just because I really hate the touch of velvet. I hate the feel of it. It's horrible. And it gives me the heebies every single time I open it. But it's such a pretty palette that I kind of let it get away with it. The next one is, again, I'm sure, a very well-known palette, and it is the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia. And it is such a beautiful palette. All warm colours, nice big sized mirror. Again, it is expensive. The shadows themselves are really beautiful. They're really easy to work with. They're very pigmented, and they look really lovely on the eye. They're very true to pan, which is not that common in palettes. Normally, sort of the colour you get in the pan and the colour that comes out on your eye tend to be a little bit different, but yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. I really love it. Again, I know it's an expensive palette, but it's so pretty. Okay, and the last in the sort of high-end bit is this one, and it is the... I've picked up the wrong one. Is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, which is this one. I really like these because they come in metal tins, which to me make them feel a damn sight more secure than anything else. I'm not too worried about, I'm not as worried about dropping it or anything else because they are metal. They're also magnetized, and I absolutely frigging love this. As you can see, it's been very well loved. It's scented, which is just amazeballs. It's amazing. Smelling peaches. But yeah, I know that a lot of people don't like this one. They think the colours are a bit strange, but I really love it. And it's a really nice solid palette. Again, it is quite expensive. I think these are about £40, but I would definitely say worth it for the 18 shades that you get in it. So yeah, and they've all got their names underneath, which makes it really handy to use. In a lot of palettes, they either don't have name shades at all, or they're on those stupid sheets of plastic which nobody keeps, so you have no idea what colour you're using. Or like the Kat Von D palette, they're on the back, which makes it a bit tricky to sort of know what you're talking about. But with this one, it's all along the bottom, it's underneath each of the shades. And yeah, I absolutely adore it. It's one of my favourites, and I think it's beautiful. And the last palette that I want to talk about is a drugstore palette. It's by Maybelline, and this is the Nudes palette. I have had a few of these. I've had the blush nudes and I had the rock nudes, but this one is my particular favourite. Just the plain nudes one. I am missing a pan at the bottom. This was a black, but I use a lot of these colours all the time. I used to use this one here in my eyebrows, but now I've got a new favourite at the moment, so I don't really use that. But yeah, these are really, really good for making really, really simple eye looks. You can also make really pretty, funky ones too, so that's always good. The only thing I don't like is the packaging. It comes without a mirror, which is a bit of a shame considering they are sort of £10, which is quite highly priced for a drugstore product, but it is a palette. So, but yeah, it comes without a mirror, and it's got kind of really cheap plastic packaging. However, it does like click shut, which is kind of good. But yeah, it also looks really dirty really easily, which is a bit of a shame. But this is probably my favourite sort of drugstore palette that I've ever used. I do have others that I like and others that I reach for, things like Makeup Revolution and stuff like that, but this is my particular go-to favourite. It's the one I always reach for, and yeah, so they are my current top 5 palettes. I really hope you've enjoyed the video. Please let me know what your favourite palette is in the comment section down below. I will leave links to where you can buy each of these palettes in the description box, and also the other places you can find me, my other social medias, etc, etc. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up and press the big red subscribe button, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye bye!